Hello guys, welcome back, and here is another reason why you should subscribe to our channel if you are interested in our content. If you will subscribe to our channel, you will be the first person to receive our content whenever we upload them. Now today we are going to talk about a story that was streamed even in the mainstream media last year. I think it was 2024, about Uber and Bolt coming together to tame drivers in discipline. They wanted to work together so that if a driver has a problem with Uber, he or she will not work with Bolt. So I'm going to explain this from my experience as a driver, because I've worked with both apps since 2018, and my first app was Bolt. Then I followed with Uber. I think I've joined about 10 apps. It is just that some of these apps, they don't have jobs. So Uber and Bolt are the main ones. So they say that Uber and Bolt are planning to work together. So that they can deal with the drivers who are in discipline. Let me tell you, according to me, I don't think that can work. And I think this one was a very big problem to the drivers. Most drivers had a feeling of, hey, we will lose it. I don't think it is possible, according to me. And I will explain to you why it is not possible. Because I've worked with these two apps. I know how they work. I've seen things changing from how they used to be to now, and things have changed. Even when it comes to the security of the app, how they have worked on their systems, it is very, very, very big move by both apps. So when I joined Bolt in 2018 towards 2019, I joined when it was Taxify. And during those days, one driver could have even opened two accounts. You would have two accounts, Bolt accounts, even five. Some drivers, they used to have five, and Bolt were not even aware of that. But today it is impossible. You can only have one. I remember I used to have two of them when I was a border rider. As a rider, I used to have two accounts on my name. But when I was joining the cab, when I was now changing my account to be a cab driver, Bolt, they detected, and they told me to choose one account that I want to use. Because those days when you were opening two accounts, all you needed is just two different mobile numbers, the Safaricom numbers. But now, their servers can even detect whoever has two accounts. So this brings me to Uber and Bolt working together. Uber, since day one, it has never been busy for a single driver to have two accounts. Also, on discipline, if there is an app that has really, really worked hard towards discipline, and they have delivered their word about discipline, that app is Uber. When it comes to security, the only app that has kept their word towards security, driver compensation, almost everything, Uber are really, really perfect. Uber, if they say everything in their documents works the way they have said it. If they say any misconduct, they will terminate their contract. That's it. You will lose your account and nothing you can do about it. Now, with Bolt, Bolt, they are very hungry. Ni watu wenye tamaa sana. That's why Bolt even a one week problem, Bolt will change their system immediately. With Uber, even if they drop or they raise their prices too much, higher than the expected amount from the clients, even if they are losing all their clients, it will take time for Uber to change their plan. Bolt can even wake up today and change. Even if they feel they are not getting enough rides, Bolt will change their plan immediately, even today. You will wake up tomorrow morning, you realize that Bolt prices has dropped by 30% or 40%. That's how Bolt work. On display, Bolt, they don't block. They suspend. Understand the difference between suspension and terminating. Uber, they terminate. If it's there is a problem, Uber will switch you off. That's why most drivers, they don't have Uber. Any simple thing. Some drivers, they didn't even do any big thing that you can say that, this was a very serious offense. No. With Uber, any simple things, any simple mistake, gone. And gone permanently. But with Bolt, they suspend. Bolt will suspend a driver for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 6 months, a year, 2 years, and sometimes even 10 years. And that brings me to my experience when I used to have 2 accounts. So there was a time Bolt were trying to deal with drivers who are really cancelling the rides. So I was getting a lot of rides towards CBD, and as you always know, motorbikes towards CBD was very tough. Nowadays I can see some people going to town, but during those days it was very tough. So I used to cancel any CBD ride, I used to cancel them. So Bolt ended up blocking my account, but they suspended. I went ahead and checked on their app because they always show you. My account, it was around 2021, and my account was suspended until 2028. Now I want you to understand the difference. Account was suspended until 2028. Then, as the time goes, I even gave up on that account because I had another one, so I was using the other one. I worked with the other one for almost a year and a half or 2. Just one day, I realized, Bolt just texted me that you can now go online. During those days, Bolt had just realized that they have suspended almost every rider. Every border rider around, because border riders, there is that togetherness. You can't compare borders to this cab driving. Cab drivers, they work on ubinafsi. The drivers, if there is a problem, they talk, they do everything together. If it's about cancelling, they will cancel them together. Everyone will do a mistake. Border, there is that togetherness, and they do everything together. So Bolt came to realize after 1 year that they have suspended almost everyone. A very bigger number. They ended up changing their terms and opened these accounts in less than 2 years. But my account was suspended until 2028. Even as we speak, we are not in 2018. But that account was, they opened it after a year or 2. So that tells you that Bolt can change. Bolt, they suspend. Uber, they block permanently. That's why Uber and Bolt, they cannot work together unless this is a way of Bolt finding a way of completely doing away with Uber as their rival. Because Uber will continue to terminate their contracts with the driver permanently, while Bolt will continue to suspend. If you suspend, that means you suspend today. Whoever you have suspended today for a month, his account will work next month. Whoever you suspend next month, his account will work the following month. So there is that. You will not lack drivers. You will always have new drivers coming in every time, all the time, every day. You understand? So if you terminate permanently, that means what Uber is doing, they terminate permanently. That means they will lose their drivers. But Bolt, by suspending, they will find these drivers, watapatana mbele. That means Uber will be expecting just new drivers, while Bolt will be expecting new drivers plus their blocked drivers. The suspended ones will also come back. That means with the time, Uber will lose all their old drivers to this system. That means Uber will be the loser. So I don't think these two companies can work together to punish driver. Please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and leave a comment. Thank you.